Huelva, vibrant and sun-kissed, a port city of Andalusia, southwest Spain. There's plenty of watering holes, beautiful beaches, and the Mediterranean climate make it very restful. If it's sporting frenzy you're after, make your way down to the Carolina Marin Stadium for finals weekend of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships, and tomorrow we'll be crowning the new world champions. Who'll shine brightest in the Spanish sunshine at the end of a jam-packed badminton calendar? Greetings from Paul Hand on semi-final Saturday. Show Court 1 bringing you all 10 semi-final showdowns across 2 sessions. We start with both women's singles semi-finals. First, the all-seeded top 10 blockbuster featuring the Olympic silver medalist and world #1 Tai Tzu Ying, who squares off with the 8th seed Jiao. Tai comes in with an 8-2 head-to-head advantage, her looking to buck the trend. The second women's singles looks lopsided, featuring red-hot Akane Yamaguchi. The second seed will be vigilant against shock semi-finalist Zhang Yiman. The Chinese starts as a huge underdog, but is down 2 seeds to get here. Then to follow, we've an all-seeded mixed doubles. Left-handers Tang Chunman and Se Ying Sweat today square off with tour titans Parvanukro and Taranachai. Having lost twice in the last month to them, they'll be hoping for a tie turnover. In match 4, 2 of the top women's doubles pairs on the planet with 3 world championship titles between them. Chen and Jiao are hunting a handful of successive wins over the twice defending world champions Matsumoto and Nagahara. In 2021, it's too close to call. Effervescent and always fizzing with energy, Watanabe and Higashino. Between them and a spot in tomorrow's final, another surprise Japanese pair who've already seen off 3 seeds. It's Yamashita and Shinoya. Then not before 4 p.m. local time, we start session 2 with a second lot of 5 semi-finals, all of them eye-catching. Savage is the competition in this Huelva Cauldron, and there's still 2 more days of drama to unfold as we're building up to crowning our 2021 world champions. Players looking to end the year on a high. There's the women's singles draw. We're turning our attention firstly to the Tai Tzu Ying Jiao blockbuster top 8 seeds, #1 and #8, going toe-to-toe, Chinese Taipei against China, the world #1. How will she go today? Into pastures new for Tai Tzu Ying, the Olympic silver medalist, with her sunny disposition. Here she is, followed on closely, making their way to centre stage. Two head-to-head advantage for Tai Tzu Ying. She's won the last twice against Jiao as well. She's made safe passage here. Her longest match, the grueling encounter with Kirsty Gilmore, lasting 48 minutes. As long as she's been detained here so far. 5'4", 27 years old, from Kaohsiung, Taiwan. And there's our first glimpse of Jiao. Head-to-head 8-2. Let's listen into the point toss.
Black. Black. This side. Serve or receive. Receive. Serve.
So Jiao is going to be put into serve because Tai Tzu Ying elected to receive. Such a loaded order of play today. Paul Hand alongside Morten Frost. Morten, great to be working with you again.
Yep,
so much for the
so
viewers.
much. Yeah, it's going to be great. And I think what is even more important is that Jiao won the toss and she chose ends.
Interesting.
It is.
Yeah, we'll get into the flesh of that in a while, I'm sure. Jiao first out on court. Here comes the top seed, Tai Tzu Ying. Well, she's the Olympic silver medalist in Tokyo and the gold medalist at the 2018 Asian Games, world #1. She's won the year-end BWF World Tour finals 4 times over the years and the All England Open 3 times as of 2020. She's also won back-to-back Asian Championship titles as well, and just one thing lacking on her resume, a World Championships medal, despite a glittering career. But she's addressed that. She's on for a bronze. Can she get a silver today, or maybe even gold at the end of the rainbow in tomorrow's final? There's her route through. Pretty comfortable, you have to say. What do you think, Morten? Looks like she's been playing very well.
She has been playing very well, and first time she participated was actually back in 2013 in the World Championship, and never passed a quarter-final, as she said, and it's been 5 quarter-finals so far.
Jiao. No, she was the 2019 World Championship quarter-finalist, and she's gone one better today. The 8th seed here has been as high as 6 in the world for 6 weeks in July 2019. The 24-year-old left-hander, 5'7", so 3 inches taller, and this is her route. Look at this, unblemished, yet to lose a game. Terrific. She played really well yesterday out on show court 2 against Han Yue, her compatriot. Very, very solid. And not extended any more than 46 minutes. So she's on form. Very streaky, the left-hander, ever dangerous. She was a bronze medalist, was Herbie Jiao, in the 2018 Nanjing World Champs. Christian Johannesson from Denmark. Chair. Jesper Hedem Larsen, fellow Dane, as the service judge for this one. Well, both very decorated, Morten. It should be a mouth-watering encounter, frankly.
It can be. It depends, I think, a lot about Herbie Jiao's performance on the day. I must say, I find Tai Tzu Ying favourite,
China.
but she's not been doing so well at the World Championship over the years, so you know, you never know, but most likely I think Tai Tzu Ying will win.
Jiao to serve. Double. Play.
Oh, what a way to start.
Yeah, little trickler.
1 love.
Well, their meetings go all the way back to 5 years ago when they first met in April 2016 in the Singapore Open. It was Herbie Jiao that won on that occasion, and that was the year that He won 4 titles, I'm pretty sure, 2016. Really good standout year for the Chinese athlete.
Yeah, that's quick. That's quick. That's good play by Tai Tzu Ying. I really like the follow-up. Let's have a look at it here. Look at that. It's the only option she's got is to follow up on the straight one there, and she did it so well.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Oh, that is such high skill level. The reverse slice.
4
The soft-handed sort of artistry coming to the fore already. She's so trusting, Morten, in her game and her skills, isn't she?
Yeah, but sometimes too trusting. She ends up sometimes making quite a lot of mistakes in a row, and find it difficult sometimes to focus and concentrate all the way through. And that is exactly what Herbie Jiao is going to look for, making it difficult enough, stay with her opponent as long as she can, and then hope for the fact that these mistakes are creeping into the game of Tai Tzu Ying.
Herbie Jiao, just such a lovely swashbuckling lefty style that she has. Also great to watch. Interesting what Kirsty Gilmore said in the loss to Tai Tzu Ying a couple of days ago. She said, you've got to go all out because she plays high risk, high reward kind of game, and you can't really play safe against that. No. Otherwise she'll make you pay for it. And that's really is quite a nice little synopsis of the world #1, isn't it?
It is. You have to go out and test her. Yeah, that's a beauty. That's really, really, really well played. Wonderful. Attack it clear into the deep forehand corner and the follow-up, and look at that finish. This is really good play. I like how she's making use of the full court.
Yeah, it's a wonderful cross-net finish.
Three, five.
It's wide.
It's gone, yeah. Well, so used to these big match occasions, Tai Tzu Ying,
4, 5.
that she settled really fast, didn't she? Broke away with 5 immediate points, but now Jiao also starting to settle into her game.
And what we've seen so far is this is an unforced error from Tai Tzu Ying. She's played 2 or 3 already, which means that it's half the points of Jiao at the moment. And this is why I say if Jiao can really stick to her guns and stay with her opponent, chances like this will appear. That's out as well. It's a wonderful shot, but it's out.
Yeah, that's old Kirsty Gilmore's adage, isn't it? It's high risk, high reward for the world number 1. And there's been a few cheapies. She needs to tidy up a little. And that's said respectfully, because she's great to watch.
Yeah, but it's a winner. It's just out by an inch.
Yeah.
Jiao is completely wrong-footed and can't get to it. But what does it matter? It's out.
Super tight net play from the Chinese. Suddenly, she breaks to the front.
6, 5. Seven, 5.
7 points in a row for Jiao. Things really looking up.
Yeah, it shows a little bit of panic, I think, from Tai Tzu Ying. You said that she's trusting her game a lot, but I actually think at the moment it's showing that she's not trusting. She's going for shots that's simply too risky.
8, 5.
It's the way she rolls, though, Morton, isn't it, to a certain extent? You know, we've seen it all tournament, really. And then suddenly she'll just ignite with a flurry of 5.
Yeah, but as the opposition is getting stronger and stronger, it's going to be more and more difficult to do so.
Yeah, quite. I'll say.
Time is over. 6, 8.
Well, stopping the Chinese run at 8. Can she rebuild the world number 1? It's gone as well. And
That
she's
is
missing
over.
by small increments, but nonetheless missing.
9, 6.
So snatches a fresh shuttle from the dispenser.
Service over.
Yeah, I think it's very important for Tai Tzu Ying to try to work her opponent a little bit more, not take too many chances, keep it safe,
7,
wait for
9.
the proper chances, and just add on the physical pressure as well on He Bingjiao.
That's more like it from the world number one, just teasing out error, a lot more solid there. And she said, after the Sindhu win, that in all my matches so far I've been patient, said Tai Tzu Ying. And that's been the biggest positive for me. For the next match against her, it's important to stay patient and not make mistakes. She hasn't lived up to that so far.
Good play from He Bingjiao. Love the way that she managed to go in quickly, then turn it around by that attacking lift to the deep forehand corner of Tai Tzu Ying.
10, 8.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
It's smoking hot, that cross step, isn't it, off the backhand? Very nice from the world number one.
Yeah, because look how
9,
quickly
10.
He Bingjiao is getting to that one and having a very good chance of playing that spinning net shot. But look at that reply.
A parity on the scoreboard. Who's it going to be then to get to the interval first?
That's good.
Brilliant from He Bingjiao. It's been an undulating opening 21 points, but very entertaining nonetheless. It's He Bingjiao who will stand at 1 point cushion, 11-10.
他抛得多，但是他有威胁的讲了，还是在往前，他有停顿啊和结合推球，所以第一抓好他的推球，这个一定要做好。第二呢，就是说你吊杀，注意衔接，准备要快，不一定要冲的啊，准备要快。因为他接吊杀，作为对他的
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
这幅度还是要抓好哦。
He Bingjiao lost in the quarterfinals of the World Championships in Basel, Switzerland, to Nozomi Okahara.
10. Play.
And she's gone one better. She'd dearly love to make the final.
No flash.
Ah, that's good. Tai Tzu Ying really plays herself into a very nice situation there, but missing the smash. That very fast lift to the back was really good. And once again we see that reverse. This time it's in.
Service over.
It's
11.
this way she starts
12.
to make a run of momentum here at the world number one. That was absolutely stunning.
But let's wait and see. I think He Bingjiao has played well.
She played very well yesterday. Her Chinese opponent. Yes, Han Yue yesterday played really well. contained her 16 and 18 in 46 minutes over on show court 2. She played terrific, Jiao. But this is a different ask altogether. It's in. Misjudgment by Jiao.
13-12.
Well, looks like a little bit of scuff maybe on the knuckles there as Tai Tzu Ying made a terrific save mid-rally. Anything tactically, Morton, you've noticed, or is it just a matter of Tai Tzu Ying tidying up, really?
No, I think that Tai Tzu Ying should try to inject a little bit more pace into her game, and I'm talking not about winners and smashes and so on, but like this, reaching it early, adding on the pressure in terms of pace, and then trying to unsettle her opponent in the best possible way, because Jiao is the slower one of the two players, and this is exactly what Tai Tzu Ying I think should do. But on the other hand, the shot quality from Jiao is really good today. So, and I think she is playing with a lot of imagination, Jiao. So, for instance, I like that attacking clear to the deep forehand corner and so on. But this is the pressure, this is the pace that Tai Tzu Ying can play, which I think Jiao will find tricky to follow.
$15-12. Change this up.
In my book, I honestly think that Tai Tzu Ying should focus on adding on the pressure in terms of pace and then force errors from her opponent rather than trying to play outright winners.
That is over.
We had an interesting conversation with Steen a few days back, suggesting that because there's sort of blankets and coverings over the doorways, there's minimal drift now, and the players are playing a little tighter to the lines as a consequence.
It's getting the playing conditions is getting a lot better, apart from the fact that it's still very cold, especially here in the mornings.
Yeah. That said, there's a few people in. Big bank of masked fans to my left, and incidentally that might have put Tai Tzu Ying off in the early stages as they were sort of taking a while to settle down. She seemed to ask the umpire for them to, you know, get seated. Perhaps the cause for her early distraction.
Good play by Jiao.
Yeah,
really good. Love.
Oh, wow. Where did that come from? That was otherworldly. That was a bit of escapology there from the world number one, just when we thought she was under a great deal of pressure.
Yeah, but this is a fantastic rescue shot. Look at that. That is perfection. Perfection. Good play by Tai Tzu Ying. I can understand if Jiao is a little bit disappointed, because I think that was really well played.
Yeah. Oh, she's found that as well, and if she has, she's got the magic bottle out. She's playing really solidly right now, and that, the last couple of points, if she's found that line, is sort of Tai Tzu Ying at her best, isn't it? Really, really good.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes or so she's played really well.
Yeah.
But Jiao has got to make her attack count a little bit better. Yes, it's in.
Plum on the paint from Tai Tzu Ying. It doesn't get better than that. And Jiao did so well want to be level at 12 all, and then suddenly Tai has just broken away.
18, 13.
He has, but the quality of the attacking play from Herbin Jiao is not good enough. It's too much towards the centre. She's got to spread it even further, closer to the lines. She has to go closer to the lines.
Service over.
Well, it's almost as if the challenge
14,
kind of broke her concentration
18.
a little there, the world number one. She has been up and down a lot this game.
Service over.
But her presence at the net there, perhaps
19, 14.
in the face of her Bin Jiao. So 2 points away from the opening game then, Tai Tzu Ying.
Oh, it's not coming
Service
over.
over.
But look at that shot. Yeah,
15,
it's actually a
19.
little bit more emotional Tai Tzu Ying than what we normally see. Look at that. That's not something that we normally see when she's missing a shot. She's very much into it.
Very invested in this World Championships, there's no doubting that.
See, that last smash was not good enough. She's still winning it, but the last smash was still not good enough.
16, 19.
Nipping at the heels of the world number one is her Bin Jiao right now, but she's still got plenty of work to do. She needs to find her A game right now.
Service over.
Tai Tzu Ying, very animated.
20.
With a clenched
Game
fist,
point,
she walked away
16.
from securing that point. And now she's got 4 game points.
Service over. $17, 20.
Oh, there we are.
That's good.
Nice round head finish from Tai Tzu Ying. She's up and running on semi-final Saturday.
21, 17.
Really very good way to secure the opening game. 21 points to 17 after 20 minutes of action out here on Show Court 1.
像这种平快是他的节奏，所以他打得很顺，知道吧？所以你给后场有的时候可以挑起来打。然后第二个，你的网前一定要抢上去，要付出，你不要不肯动，人站在这后面，我大胆抢戳啊，抢什么，知道吗？不要怕，这个就是说你好了，你威胁大了，他威胁才小。你不动，你等把球慢慢的喂过去以后，他上来他会有变化很快，抓好推球啊，加油，做得很好啊，相信自己。
So, ladies and gentlemen, please, the use of flash is not allowed throughout the game. Thank you.
Cool, calm and collected. Just having the ice pack removed from her neck. She'll be hoping to tidy up here. Although she secured game one, Bin Jiao had a healthy run of 8 points when she was love 5 down, so Tai won't want that to happen again.
Double. Play.
great awareness
1 love.
on that first shot towards the back line.
Just gone beyond the back line.
1-0.
Well, it's a mirror image, isn't it, of the opening game, really, although she won the first 5 points there, but then lost her way. This comes with the territory, doesn't it, with the world number one? It's just the way she rolls. When she's at her very best, of course, she minimises the unforced errors.
Oh, that's good. Wow. It's because she's reaching it so early. Again, the quality of the shot from her Jiao is not good enough. She's under pressure, and look, it's a little bit too loopy. It's a little bit too slow, which means that Tai Tzu Ying will get in very early, and then of course got a million options to play.
Yeah.
And once again, the quality of Jiao really have to watch out.
Again, using her physicality, almost her number one asset, isn't it? Because she just got to that shuttle so high to strip the Chinese of any time or space. There's so many ways to pick a lock. Look at that deception.
That is over. 4-3.
And that's short.
Oh, hang on. No, she wants to challenge. I'm not surprised. Very close. Don't quite understand the shake of the head. Maybe she wasn't utterly convinced. It was very, very tight. Last judge called wide. Tai thinks it might have kissed the edge of the paint. Let's have a look. Has she found it? A question on everybody's lips.
That's out.
Oh, well done, lines judge. Eagle-eyed. Challenge unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful.
It's not
Drama
easy.
building.
Yeah, it's not easy to sit on the lines. I wouldn't like to do that.
Absolutely.
5-3.
Yep, just out. And that's why she's shaking her head. She knows, despite the fact that she challenged.
That's out. Yeah, it's an extraordinary net shot, wasn't it? Very tight.
4-5.
Great judgment there from the world number one.
That is over. 6-4.
That was deadly accurate from Jiao. Possibly flirting without.
Yeah, but it's by far her best shot is that slice from her forehand side, cross court, whether it's a smash or just a drop shot, whatever. That slice is perhaps the best shot in her game.
Well, it's a must-win game for Jiao, obviously, to extend her stay on this sunny weekend in Spain. So much up for grabs.
Eight, 4.
A little too greedy. Look at that, it's so close, isn't it?
9,
And now the
4.
arrows
请继续。
are just flowing from the racket of Tai Tzu Ying, and she's 9-4 down. Look at this is simply not good enough.
Yeah, she needs to get some of that magic out again, doesn't she, right about now. 5 points adrift. Got to be careful.
9, 4.
Laser-like in its flight path, that one from Jiao. She's got rich variety off that side, hasn't she, Morten?
Yes, the thing is that this time she's playing it much closer to the line. Look at that, and that's the other smashes she's played from that situation straight down the line has been too much toward the centre of the court. But this one here was a lot closer to the sideline, and that's what I was alluding to when I was saying the quality of her shots have to be a little bit better.
Things looking up for the Chinese athlete, Jiao, 11-4 to the interval. She goes.
你的节奏变好，他的比你变得更快，那我耐心打高一点，我往前闯上一点，就像这样。你今天他就很兴奋，啊，现在这个信心一定要提起来，知道吧？啊，然后就是注意他的那个连贯，你有时候掉沙讲了，掉沙完赶快准备，因为他那个连贯快勾啊、快放啊、假动作啊什么，你只要准备好了，没有问题。你的挣扎能力比他强，但是你这个注意。 抓到皮球和推球可以变，其他的不要变，不要。
Well, she will be still very guarded. Of course she will, Jiao, as we look down on this beautiful show court. Playing against a player who's so decorated, spent so many weeks at world #1.
5, 11.
Yes, 194 weeks in total. Wow. For Tai Tzu Ying.
Service over.
Which is close to 4 years.
12, 5.
Nowhere near your level though, was it, Morten? You did 7 years plus, didn't you?
7 years.
Yeah, fantastic, well done. Found it. It's been a long time coming. She's got a lot of work to do, but if there's anybody to retrieve a score like this, it's Tai Tzu Ying.
It's definitely still possible, but she's got to keep it so tight.
That's a beauty from Jiao, right in the corner of the court. Coach is animated as well, he loves it. More of the same.
13, 6.
Well, a sigh from the crowd.
14.
Deflated feeling, having done so well to neutralise and stay in the point. Forced error again from Tai. But you've got to credit Jiao. She's kept it tight.
And it's interesting, she was the one that won the toss and Joe's ends. And
Service
if
over.
this is anything to go by, she possibly thinks that this is
7-14.
her best end of the court, which is of course the one that she's going to end up when they change ends in the third and final game, should it happen.
In the long game.
It's wide.
Well, Herbing Jiao, it's her turn to start fist pumping now. She's really into this.
7.
Terrific. Oh, super cross net off the backhand wing.
Yeah, Herbing Jiao can do it as well, just like Tai Tzu Ying. Great skills at the front of the court.
16-7.
And where she's already had a run of 6 consecutive points in game 2, Tai Tzu Ying no more than 2. Morton, that's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you can safely say that Herbing Jiao has really raised her bar towards the ceiling of her game. Tai Tzu Ying has kind of slumped back down again a little. And that's what happened against Kirsty Gilmore a few days ago on this court. Lost her way, lost the game, but came through in 3.
Service over.
But she rolls the dice a little in that regard, doesn't she?
17.
And you know, given that she's aware of it and her goal was to stay a little bit more patient and consistent, achieved in game 1 but not in game 2 so far.
That's wide. Yeah.
Nine, 17.
I wouldn't still put it past Tai Tzu Ying to be able to catch up, in all honesty, but as I said earlier, she's got to keep it very tight. Yeah, and that's long. The idea was fine. Great
Service
idea.
over. 18-9.
The mountains gradient just got a whole lot steeper for the world number 1. Herbing Jiao looking good for game 2 here. Yeah, it's just been a litany of errors from Tai Tzu Ying of late. It pains me to say it.
Oh.
And then that.
Service over.
Yeah, but it's possibly too little too late.
10-19.
But she's got to try to build her rhythm for the third game. I think it's still important for Tai Tzu Ying to get more points on the scoreboard like this. Maybe you can get to 13, 14, 15 perhaps, and you know, go in with a little bit more confidence into the third game. Still have to build on that confidence.
That's more like it from the world number 1. A hat-trick of beautiful points from the top draw.
12-19.
But that draw has been shut to her on a lot of occasions in this second game. Well, she's a dice roller, Morton, with her tactical strategies in the way that she rolls. And I think that's why the Badminton world absolutely adore her.
The shot quality is just fantastic when she's playing well. And of course, the way she's moving on court and is so gallantly. She's really moving well on court. Got lots and lots of fans around the world.
20, game point, 13.
Yeah, so after 37 minutes, it's Herbing Jiao who world number 9, an 8th seed in this women's singles draw. He's looking good. Secured with a gorgeous shot, Herbing Jiao. Plays really well to take game 2, 21-13, and we're going down the final stretch in semi-final 1 here. Well, it was back in 2018, August, in the World Championships back then in Nanjing, where Herbing Jiao had her last win over Tai Tzu Ying. Perhaps there's an omen there. That was a 3-game affair, 21-13 in the decider. But Tai Tzu Ying, subsequent to that, has had 2 victories over Herbing Jiao. Last one being at the Malaysia Masters in January 2020. It's a 3-game affair.
Oh, well saved. Really, really well saved. But Herbing Jiao really sticking to it. Well done. And it's going to be very interesting to see whether, choosing ends for Herbing Jiao is going to pay off.
Oh, that's glorious. Lovely wrong foot from Herbing Jiao. Great accuracy.
Yeah, and this time we saw how important it is to get it close to the line when she's attacking.
And you'd expect, Morton, the backlash to start from the world number 1 pretty early in game 3.
I
would hope so for her fans back
for
home.
her fans, yes. It's very much up in the air at the moment, I think. Wonderful shot here from Herbing Jiao. Love that hold and flick down the line.
3-2.
With a small little reverse on it. Really well played.
Dictating throughout, Herbing Jiao there. Really good point, another one.
4-2.
Yeah, it's a lovely shot here from Herbing Jiao, the way that she's sort of blocking that shot, getting it early, taking off the pace. Really well played. one of the avenues that Tai Tzu Ying possibly could have used in this match is the physical side of it. I think that window has closed. I do not think this will become a matter of physical who wins. It only becomes who is playing the best badminton. But look at that punch clear.
Yeah, that was gorgeous, wasn't it? So
It
just
was.
meticulously weighted
3, 4.
by Tai Tzu Ying and obediently dipping down into the corner.
Yeah, but I think you really pinpointed it, weighted, and that patience she needs to play with.
It's just missed by a sliver.
4 all.
And we've got deadlock early doors here in game 3.
Great quality. This time the drop shot from Tai Tzu Ying is a
5,
little bit too
4.
slow. This one here, look at how early Jiao is getting to it, and then of course playing with that little loop. And as soon as it's dipping below the tape, it's very, very difficult to get back.
Incidentally, Morten, they've bet
Service over.
10 times. This is the 11th showing, but they've had
5
4
all.
previous 3 gamers, and they've split those 4
Okay.
3-game matches. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's doesn't really tell us much, does it? But food for thought. Deception there.
That's why.
Service over.
And I know I've said it
6,
before, but
5.
if the choice of ends has got anything to do with this, every single point that Jiao is getting on this side is going to be very important.
Yeah, well said.
Service
Couldn't
over.
quite claw it over. Good pace from Tai Tzu Ying.
6 all. Seven, 6.
Oh, that's good. Nothing wrong with the attack from Jiao. Just really well counter-attacked by Tai Tzu Ying.
8, 6.
Not a lot of players would get that one back, I can
No.
assure you.
That was one of those very special moments, wasn't it? That's out.
Tai Tzu Ying quite unlucky that shot got deflected on the top of the tape, and it gave actually Jiao a chance. Try to have a look at this. This is the one. Yeah, it got deflected and then slowed the shuttle down. It would have passed, I think, Jiao into the deep forehand corner, but because of that, she actually had the chance to intercept it, and she played it long on the back line.
9, 6.
That's wide.
Yeah, and with that, that's a 5th consecutive point for Tai Tzu Ying, who's starting to up the ante here. She's got lock on suddenly.
10, 6.
How long will it continue for? I know a young 24-year-old Chinese player that hopes not long.
Yeah. But I think we're treated to a very nice match.
Yeah. Lovely. Reading the plays. That level of focus has just gone to the next level right now. Tai Tzu Ying completely engaged. 11-6. She heads to the turn in game 3. 5-point cushion. Is it enough to see this match off?
Play.
And for both the two players here, of course, needless to say, but they need a good start, both of them.
This is where almost the head-to-head of 8-2 advantage from Tai Tzu Ying over Jiao will start to maybe weigh heavy. Really compounding pressure now is the world number 1, using all of her big match experience to turn the screw. The runner point stops at 8 now. Jiao crowbar her way back into this deciding game.
8 in a row is not too shabby, is it?
Certainly not.
One or 2 points more for Tai Tzu Ying and this match is over.
8-13.
Jiao desperately needs to close the gap.
Yeah. Well, that's going to feel like a wounder to the Chinese.
14-8.
Once again we see the forehand side is lethal from Jiao.
Judges hold on.
Great slice, forehand to forehand.
14.
It's the pace that's doing it.
Judges over. 15-9.
Yeah, it looks like Tai Tzu Ying is going into tomorrow's final. 15-9. I think 16-9, the game over, but it's not 16-9. 10-15.
10-15.
Jiao really have to get at least 2 or 3 points now. Good play at the net. That's wide.
Yeah, well left.
Yeah. She was just about hitting it.
Yeah, I thought that. She had the wherewithal just to let it land.
15.
But great skills to play that shot back to the net. So it was that net shot and the net shot. And that is perfect. Right on the line.
Yeah, a look from player to coach as if to say, do you think I should challenge there? Oh, good save, yeah.
But that's great anticipation.
Oh, where did that come from? We saw it in the opening game, didn't we, out of the backhand deep corner, but now from the forehand deep corner, what defence from Tai Tzu Ying to turn that around and steal the point.
Yeah, Herbin Jiao is doing the only right thing. She's anticipating really well, moving forward.
Look at her face, as if to say, what are you doing? Where did that come from?
Yeah, good play by Tai Tzu Ying.
Yeah.
16, 12.
Well, that's what they've come for in 12.
Change.
These little pockets of brilliance from Tai Tzu Ying, just so fully absorbing.
And I still think that a lot of the spectators here would have hoped that Carolina Marin would have been one of the last four in this tournament. That's wide.
So
We
there's
have a
over.
little comeback here from Herbin
13,
Jiao.
16.
Yeah, she's won 4 out of the last 5, encouragingly. But that felt pivotal. Look at the reaction. Very overstated by Tai Tzu Ying. She needed that point.
17, 13.
And she's playing perfect shots, just as when she needed it. That spinning net shot at the net, forcing a slightly short lift, and a nice finish. Just what Tai Tzu Ying needed.
Yeah, it's a wonderful wrong foot again from the world #1, and she's pretty animated right now
19.
because she senses she's setting sail for home.
Service over.
Good response from Herbin
14,
Jiao.
19. Service over.
Good body attack.
Yeah, I would have liked though to see a more reverse shot from Tai Tzu Ying at the
20.
net.
Match point.
She
14.
still did enough. 6 match points. Good fighting spirit by Herbin Jiao. Really doing her best, but that's out.
That's gone, you know.
Yeah,
Well, she's elected not to challenge.
which I think is so lovely.
Yeah, that's honourable. But it's Tai Tzu Ying. The wins keep on coming. Tai Tzu Ying, 6 more World Championship magic into a maiden World Championship final. And that'll feel really good for the world #1. For Herbin Jiao, a little downbeat,
13, 21, 21,
but a lovely
14.
reaction. And she's won so many fans here today. She has all around the world with her risque kind of game style. She found a way to put the wheels on today and played a really solid first and third game to get over the line in the decider 21-14. Tai Tzu Ying coming through, 21-17, 13-21, 21-14 after 57 minutes of really fabulous badminton to watch. Her day is done. She can relax. The pressure is off now, and she can take a glimpse of our second women's semi-final, which will be up next. And she will be enjoying that moment. It's between Zhang Yiman of China and Akane Yamaguchi. The second seed will have to have her guard up because Zhang Yiman has slayed a couple of seeds to get here. Welcome back to our TotalEnergies BWF World Championships, and there's confirmation briefly of Tai Tzu Ying finding a way past Herbing Jiao as we take a look at this gorgeous southwestern Spanish coastline. Absolutely stunning, sun-kissed beaches, wonderful, really nice, and particularly in December